I'm MJ DeCoteau. I'm the founder and executive director of Rethink Breast Cancer. We are a breast cancer charity that is supporting young women or people diagnosed at an early age. We do support, we do education, we do advocacy, but really it's about building a community that we listen to and then collaborate with to make positive change. Like most people who get involved in a cause that they care about, it hit my family personally. I lost my mom to breast cancer. She was in her early 50s. I was 22 and I went looking for information. There was nothing that really spoke to me as a young person who loved fashion and film and art and being out seeing bands. So really it was coming out of a need of wanting to give back, wanting to do something, and also wanting to, reach my friends, reach my peers who hadn't lost their mom to breast cancer and maybe weren't considering their breast health. So we were raising money for research. We were throwing events that appealed to young people. We were getting them engaged and aware of breast health. What we didn't expect, young women with breast cancer reaching out. They were starting careers, they were planning weddings, building families, and suddenly had their lives turned upside down, and there was really nothing for them. So we built up an advocacy program. So when I look back at my career, I am surprised at just how everything's been flowing and just has kind of come about from meeting interesting people, listening to people, and collaborating with amazing people. I have not done this alone from day one. Well, I grew up loving, fashion file, fashion television. It was the era of the supermodels. I was in my 20s. I feel like fashion's always been something that inspired me. I love, a pop of color. I love a flamboyant sleeve. I love a bow, just an expression of who I am and femininity, but also I think it gives you confidence. If you feel great in a good outfit, you just kind of feel like hugged and, I don't know, confident walking into a room. I work in a space that's very heavy. So a lot of times I'll try to express that little bit of fun rethinkiness with what I'm wearing. When I think about legacy, when I think about, what Rethink's accomplished over 24 and a half years, I'm super proud. I mean, Rethink's been recognized as change makers. We've been recognized as trailblazers. But I think what I'm proudest of, what I hope our legacy is that we're an always evolving organization that's making, change for the breast cancer community while staying true to our values and our mission. When I think about leadership and advice for the next generation, I think of like resiliency, being self-aware. And for me, when a partnership or, a team can be 1 + 1 = 3, that's where you have, the greatest impact. So my advice to the next generation, growth mindset, it doesn't have to be perfect. Know your own strengths, always be learning, and, don't be afraid to just create space for yourself and for others because that's how change is going to happen, positive change.